Hey folks, welcome to another electrifying episode on Wealthwise 84. Are you tired of hearing the same old buttoned-up biographies? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the story of the legendary, the iconic, the nerd of all nerds, Bill Gates. Now, who doesn't know Bill Gates, right? The man's a walking Wikipedia page with a bank account that's more loaded than a Thanksgiving dinner plate. But what if I told you his story isn't just numbers and software codes? It's sprinkled with quirks and idiosyncrasies that make him, well, human. Picture this: Seattle, 1955. A baby boy is born into the Gates family. Little did they know, he would grow up to be a dude who would basically own like half the world. But first, he had to conquer elementary school, a task easier said than done. Bill was a voracious reader, devouring reference books like they were popcorn. Talk about a party animal, huh? You see, while most kids were out scraping their knees, Bill was cozying up with encyclopedias. He was the kind of guy who'd ask for a set of encyclopedias on his birthday and actually read them. Cool kid alert. Okay, fast forward to high school. Bill was scoring a 800 on his math SATs, and here I am still struggling to calculate a 20% tip at restaurants. But like any high schooler, Bill had challenges too, the most pressing of which was how to sneak out late at night to find more computer time. Yeah, you heard that right. While most teens were sneaking out to parties, Bill snuck out to code. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying this video, do your fingers a favor and click that subscribe button. Wealthwise 84 only serves the best financial and life stories on this side of the internet. Now let's get back to Bill. So, how did Microsoft happen? Bill Gates and Paul Allen, basically the Lennon and McCartney of the tech world, were like, hey, let's make an operating system that even our grandmas could use. And so they did, in a tiny office space that looked like it was pulled straight out of a college dorm. Resourceful? Absolutely. Hygienic? Debatable. But building an empire isn't as easy as Control-Alt-Delete. Not even close. They faced opposition, lawsuits, and competition. But did that stop them? Nope. Bill was like that Energizer bunny, just kept going and going, probably because of all the Diet Coke he was chugging. Success didn't change Bill, but it did buy him a trampoline room in his house. Yup, an entire room dedicated to bouncing. Work hard, play harder. That's the Gates motto. So, what can we learn from Bill Gates? 1. Never underestimate the power of a geek with a vision. 2. No matter how big you get, it's okay to be quirky. And 3. If you've got the means, absolutely get yourself a trampoline room. Let's continue this tale of epic proportions with a look at Microsoft itself. The Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry for tech nerds, if you will. Alright, picture this. It's 1975. The world is grooving to ABBA, and the pet rock is somehow a thing. Into this world, Bill Gates and Paul Allen burst onto the scene with their vision, a computer on every desk and in every home. Pretty ambitious for a company that started in Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? It's like planning to shoot a blockbuster film in your grandma's basement. Now let's talk about some challenges. Microsoft had its fair share of dragons to slay, the first being MS-DOS. It was as user-friendly as a porcupine in a balloon factory, and the company faced countless lawsuits. At one point, they were more tangled up in legal battles than a toddler in a game of Twister. Ah yes, Monopoly was not just a board game in the Gates household, it was an actual court case. But don't think it was all lawsuits and bad UI. Microsoft launched Windows, which let you open as many error messages as your heart desired, all in beautiful, overlapping windows. Kidding aside, Windows changed the game and brought a graphical interface to the masses. Then there's Microsoft Office, the digital playground where your dreams of writing the next great American novel usually turn into a collection of shopping lists. But let's give credit where it's due. Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint are the bread, butter, and jam of corporate life. So, what are the pros of Microsoft? For one, they've got longevity. Like a rock and roll legend, they've been around for decades, but keep reinventing themselves. And they're versatile. They've got their fingers in so many pies: operating systems, gaming with Xbox, cloud computing with Azure. that they're basically a techie octopus. But what about the cons? Well, they've been accused of stifling competition. You could say they're the schoolyard bully of the tech world. And let's not forget the notorious blue screen of death, which has claimed more unsaved essays than a college dorm fire drill. Hey, if you're enjoying this thrill ride of facts and folly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's easier than getting Bill Gates to jump over a chair, and he's done that, by the way. Look it up. Okay, let's wrap this up. Microsoft, for all its quirks and quandaries, is an indelible part of our daily lives. It's the overachieving nerd that grew up to be the prom king, the homecoming queen, and the valedictorian, all rolled into one. And through all the highs and lows, Bill Gates and his tech behemoth have taught us that success is possible if you have a vision, a knack for overcoming challenges, and perhaps a penchant for sweater vests. So there it is, the wild, hilarious saga of Bill Gates and the empire he built, complete with the ups, the downs, and the in-betweens. But the story's far from over. With new ventures like the Gates Foundation, Bill's showing us that you can take the man out of Microsoft, but you can't take the Microsoft out of the man. Thanks for hanging out with us on this epic tale of Bill and his Silicon dream. This is Wealthwise 84, where we make financial literacy as enjoyable as a Netflix binge. So hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to always stay wealthwise.